The Oregon Attendance Project started as a national project that was part of the American Association of Superintendents, AASA, and their push for Learning 2025, which were focused, targeted learning initiatives across the nation. And so we decided to tackle attendance. It was one of the things that was a top priority in Oregon. It's been a top priority across the nation. And so we decided 2.5 years ago to just get districts together and recognize the collective wisdom and the shared opportunity to learn and collaborate together. And so we've been meeting monthly with many of the districts that are here today ever since.
This is the first site visit. Yeah, there are 15 districts that are here, and they come from actually quite far away. Heidi is from Umatilla, and it took you, 9 hours to drive
Yes.
here? And there are others who've come from Baker. So they took a long time to get here.
As we evolved, COSA's been really a big part of expanding that to other districts in our state. And so we know attendance is an issue just locally and statewide and nationally. And so we want to make sure we have a chance to learn from each other. We have some really good data to share, but we're mainly here to learn from others and how we can improve on some of our secondary level attendance and overcoming the barriers that kids and families have to attend school. But as far as hosting, they were looking for a district to host, and we jumped at it. Aaron Santi, Heather Lowe, and Shauna Schleif were a big part of organizing this whole event. And we didn't know how many people were going to come down to Southern Oregon, but we ended up having a number of districts and 40-some people, and our student and staff and family and community partner panel is just amazing. So it's just been a really good day. I think it's above and beyond what we expected, but it's because of the people in this room who are brilliant and open about some of the challenges that we all have, and excited about some of the successes.
It's really valuable for school districts to come together to learn together. And so Phoenix Talent has been with us since the beginning. Brent Berry and his team, Aaron Santi and Heather Lowe, and all the whole team here have been invested in improving attendance. And their efforts are really exemplary in terms of community engagement, family engagement. And so it's one of the reasons we started the site visits is to enable people to see up close what's happening in a district. Not just to hear about it, but to visit schools, to meet with parents, to meet with students. And so in a couple of moments, we'll be leaving here to visit. One is going to be tour of the high school, and that's going to be tour of the elementary school, and to talk with people about the initiatives around attendance.
One of the things we heard earlier today from Shauna, principal in Phoenix Talent, was progress, not perfection. And that's what we're all striving for, is how can we continue to progress toward improving attendance for the benefit of students, and how can we work together to make that happen, knowing that it's not ever probably going to be perfect. But if we can keep making progress towards success for students, we're doing a better job for all students in Oregon, and that's what matters to us.
I think, COVID had a dramatic impact, because the lesson that people took away from it was, I can do my work online, I can do my work at home, I don't necessarily need to be there. And that's true to some degree, but actually in terms of K-12 education, it doesn't quite work. You can attend an online school and be successful in that environment, but actually it's the face-to-face interactions that make you most successful. So we are in the process of redeveloping the culture and the culture of attendance. The other thing that has shifted also is that the state has shifted from a compliance model, moved away from punishment and consequences to an invitational model. To say, let's work on engagement, let's work on caring, let's work on relationships. And that's really the center of the work that we're trying to do now, is build relationships that sustain student engagement, build relationships that students can trust and feel respected. That's the heart of the work that we do. And what we heard from is a panel from Phoenix Talent of parents who say, we feel valued. Students who say the same thing. We have friends, people care. When people care, And when we can trust an adult, it makes a difference.
We'll split up. We'll do a Phoenix Elementary site tour, and then we'll do one here at the high school and kind of share some of the things that are making an impact. We have school-based health centers at all of our schools, and so kids can attend school and then get health services right here on campus. Signage, welcome, belonging, things of that nature. Programming, especially here at the high school, our CTE programs definitely is something that keeps kids coming to school.